Hello everyone, today there will be scaling of Ichigo. As we know, in Bleach cosmology there are three worlds. The worlds themselves in Bleach are parallel worlds. Each world is separated by time and space. Each of the three worlds in Bleach have a separate and different time, and space have another separate time axis. The three worlds in Bleach are other separate universes or macrocosms, as stated several times in the manga and novel. Then three worlds in Bleach have their own stars and planets and galaxies. In the Society of Souls there are many stars, and in the world of the living there are many stars and galaxies. Now let's find out what are the three worlds by size. In the Society of Souls, as we know, there is a Mukin which is infinite in size. The Mukin itself is an infinite space. It was also said that the Society of Souls is also infinite in size, as it can accommodate an infinite number of souls. In the manga, it was also said that the universe in Bleach is infinite in size. Each of the three worlds are parallel to each other, which means that the three worlds will be infinite in size. And so each of the three worlds will be on an infinite 4D level. Now let's move on to the high world in Bleach, namely to Hell. Hell in Bleach is not connected with the three worlds and is separated from them. Hell itself in Bleach existed when the three worlds were not yet separated. Hell itself is a multidimensional multiverse, that is, each layer is high levels, and this is a full-fledged multidimensional multiverse with high layers. And since we know the worlds themselves, and Hell would scale at 5D or 6D or higher. Now let's move on to even higher dimensions, to the cosmology of Bleach, namely Dangai. As we know itself, Dangai itself is separated from all worlds, from all time and space, and is a completely different separate space that separates and connects worlds. Dangai itself is a hyperspace, that is, a high dimension. Also Dangai has its high words of time, its high layers of the time axis. And so Dangai will scale up to 7D level, as it is a high dimension in Bleach cosmology. However, the fact that Dangai is hyperspace and has its own additional high layers of time axis will scale Dangai up to 8D level. Now let's move on to the Giganta. The Giganta itself contains the entire cosmology of Bleach and is another high dimension in the cosmology of Bleach. Giganta is infinite in size. So the Giganta itself contains the entire cosmology. All dimensions 100 allows to scale the Giganta at the level of 9D. And so we learned at least the cosmology of Bleach is scaled. Now let's find out how Ichigo can easily scale to the entire cosmology and be even higher. And so Yawok himself, when he absorbed all the power of the King of Souls, could destroy the entire cosmology of Bleach, and Yawok gained transcendental power, which suggests that Yahweh will be above all cosmology and rise to a higher level. Ichigo could resist Yawok and his power and could be on par with him in strength, and Yawok himself said that Ichigo is very strong. Ichigo will scale at the complex multiverse level.